Hey guys, this is Oris, and welcome back to Let's Play Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, I went through the swamp, the southern swamp, and we are here in Woodfall. Now, before I go into the swamp temple, I am actually going to go get something beforehand because I'm not entirely sure, but let me see. No, darn. Okay, but anyway, if you couldn't tell, it's a piece of heart. And, just gotta try to dodge this dude. There we go. Okay. Oop. I seem to be lagging. I do not know why. So, sorry about that. I think it might just be the sheer volume of crap that's going on, but... Ooh, that was good timing. That was funny. There's a big chunk of, like, darkness in the sky that's not supposed to be there either. So yeah, we're lagging pretty bad. I do not know why. Because I do not normally lag this bad. Ah, shit. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but hopefully it'll stop once I get inside the dungeon. Ow, I didn't think he was going to hit me. Got a piece of heart. Okay. Actually, before I go inside the dungeon even, let me see. Nope. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, there's actually a mask I want to go get too while I'm still thinking about it. So I'm going to go back to Clock Town. Ah, I love this song. It's so useful. Okay, so this mask is in Clock Town in the laundry area. Yeah, that's the laundry area for whatever reason. So we're going to come over here. And we're going to talk to this guy. So basically, his story is that they kicked him out of his hotel room for the night because he was being too loud with his strange instrument. And he decides to tell us a story. And his story is basically he joined an animal troop, and he says that humans are animals too, so that's how. But he didn't like the leader, who was a dog. He wanted to be a dog. The leader, he wanted to be a dog, yeah. Totally wanted to be a dog. No, he wanted to be the leader. So, what he did to get back was he stole the dog's mask. And now that he's actually cleared his conscience of it, he gives it to us. Not sure how confession like that really makes a difference anyway. I mean, you stole it from a dog. So, I'm pretty sure nobody actually even cares. It's a mask. The dog shouldn't have been wearing it to begin with. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the swamp now. That's all I wanted to do in Clock Town for the moment. If you're wondering what this weird clicking noise is in the background, by the way, that would be my controller. I am using an Xbox 360 Afterglow controller. And the only reason I'm using this is because it has a USB cord. So, yep. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go into Woodfall. And, this is going to be a long episode today. I might cut parts out here and there if I get, like, if I have to do stuff. But, you know, I'll edit it so that way you guys don't, you know, have to sit there for hours on end waiting for me to come back. But yeah, this is going to be a long episode just because I want to get the whole temple done in one video. Okay, so immediately entering the dungeon, we see a fairy. So we're going to put on the fairy mask. There's another fairy, but I don't want it. I tried to get it, but I don't care. Did you see that? That fairy just, like, it jumped up with me. Well, it didn't jump because it was already flying, but you know what I mean. That was weird. I've never seen anything like that before, so that was kind of funny. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So yeah, the reason why she said that is because this is actually the source of all that poison in the swamp. But we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that here in a little while. There it is. Oops. Okay, cool, I made it. Alright. Wasn't sure I was gonna make that. The interesting thing about these lily pads here is that if you are normal Link, you can get chewed up and spit out by these, but if you're Deku Link, they don't do anything to you. Because this is a Deku Temple. So, yeah. Okay, so we're blocked off there. Then we're going to come back over to this door. It's been a while since I played this, so bear with me here. I do remember a fairy being over this way, though. So we're going to go get this fairy, and I do believe this is the map or a key. Okay, it's a key. That fairy waited for us to get done with that little cutscene. Okay. I'm not gonna go into that other room because that must be the map then. So we're gonna skip that because I don't need the map. Kill this dude, get some Deku nuts, and this is an interesting room. There is a fairy here, but I do not have the item that is required to get that fairy just yet, so I'm gonna skip that. Shut up. I almost called her Navi. Navi is the fairy you have in Ocarina of Time, not this game. Okay, so we're gonna kill this thing. And we're gonna take its fairy. Thank you. And I need a Deku stick. Okay, I do have some. Good. Yeah, these moths are evil. They will hurt you, and they will continue to hurt you as long as you have this lit Deku stick. So we do that, and then we light it back on fire because we need to come up here. Okay, and since I'm up here, I know there is another fairy right here. Oh, I didn't think I was going to hit that. Okay. Ow, see? Okay, there we go. Ugh. I like how easy it is to do the quick spin in this game as opposed to the Wind Waker, and the Wind Waker is just obnoxious. Okay, so this room is supposed to be really dark. So, yeah, there's lots of enemies in here that die in one shot, so... So we use a move that covers a lot of, like, area around us. So I don't get hurt as much, which is good for me because, I mean, I have 4 hearts, which is, like, more than you'll ever need for this dungeon unless you really suck at this game. So, or if you get caught in the swamp water too. I will give that to some people who don't suck but have bad luck. Okay, so, hey, I got on the chest. Nice. That doesn't happen a whole lot. This is a fairy. So now what I need to do is I need to light all the torches. Easy enough. Ow. Alright. So we lit the torches and now we go through this door which leads to... I think this leads to my least favorite room. Yes, this is my least favorite room in the whole freaking dungeon. Just because of those stupid dragonflies. I cannot stand dragonflies. So now I gotta be patient and wait for these douchebags to come over here so that way I can kill them. Because dragonflies are douchebags. Come on. I know you know that I'm here. There we go. Okay, so here in a bit I should be able to kill him. Maybe. It's gonna be this kind of... Okay. Go! Oh, thank God. Okay, don't you hit me, you bastard. Yes, okay, cool. Good. Sorry about my swearing. It's a habit. I wish I could break it, but I can't. If you're a kid and watching this video, don't start, because then you won't stop. Okay, so, let me see here. What I want to do, before I jump down off of here, because I'm going to have to do that anyway, is I come over here and I hit this switch. And we ignore Tattle because she is annoying. Okay, so now I have a way to get back up in case that I fall. I can't really do much else in here just yet, so... Actually, I can go over here and get the one item in the whole game that is, like... It's probably the most useful item in the whole game next to the ocarina, to be completely honest. Okay, so this is a mini-boss, if you can call it that. There we go. That's better. Okay. I could have done the infinite sword glitch. That's a fun glitch, but I didn't want to wreck him too badly. Actually, the infinite sword glitch in this dungeon would actually ruin things. But yeah, so this is the hero's bow. The second most useful item in the whole game. And you're going to see why. These 3 slots here are different types of arrows that I can have. Yes, they are important. If you don't have these arrows, if you do not have the bow, you cannot beat the game. Unless you, like, glitch your way past everything in the world, but... I think even speedrunners would agree, you want the bow and arrow. There we go. So now we're gonna go fight another mini-boss. And this one's just as important as the last one, because this one guards the boss key. So let's go kick his butt and take the boss key. And I'm going to stay in this form for the moment. Or not. Okay, well, let me see. There we go. Okay, that works. I didn't think that was going to work. Give it a minute. Okay. And now we shoot him off the ceiling. And we get back in our Deku flower and rinse and repeat, basically. Except I am terrible right now. There we go. Took me a while to figure this out when I first played this game, but at the time I was only about, let me see, when did this game come out? 2000? I would have been 8, so that's not too bad. The cool thing is that every time you hit that turtle like that, you get arrows. So yeah, he wasn't very tough. And that would be the boss key over there, so we're gonna go get that. And then after this, I'm gonna go get that fairy that I said I was gonna skip for a little bit. If you remember, that was one that was in a bubble underneath the water, the poison water. So, the reason I skipped that one is, one, I wouldn't have been able to reach it anyway from underneath the, like while it was underneath there, I don't think, because I just didn't have the bow and arrows just yet. So we're gonna go ahead and fly over here. Man, this music is annoying. Shut up, Tattle. We're gonna shoot this thing. And that gets rid of the poison water in the whole swamp. Not just the dungeon, but the swamp. Well, it's supposed to work that way, but no, the poison swamp water doesn't go away until you kill the boss, which is kind of stupid in my opinion, but okay, whatever. I don't see how a monster being alive creates swamp water when it doesn't even swim in the swamp water, but it's a video game. Video game logic never follows real life logic, I don't think, so... So yeah, I can swim in this water now. Bad Deku Baba. Actually, I don't even know if those are called Deku Babas in this game, or if they're called something else. I forget. It's not important. Don't worry about that. Okay, so this comes to be a test of my accuracy, which, I'll be honest, I suck. Come on. Oh, dang it. Come on. There we go, okay. Second try, that's not bad. Actually, I do need to hop down, though. Because that other fairy that I missed, or skipped rather, is over here. Let me see. Let's push this out of the way. Because I'm too lazy to switch masks right now. I don't think I have a good angle. Nope, okay. So I will come over this way. And if I can... There we go. Okay, cool. Alright. You're probably wondering where are the last 4 fairies. Well, they're in the last room of the dungeon that I haven't gone to yet, besides the one that I purposely skipped. Like, that one over there I skipped, and there was another one in that other room before I got the boss key. There was a room below that one that I did not go into. And that's because those had the map and the compass in them, and I didn't need those, because I've done this dungeon enough to know the basic structure of it, so yeah. The other dungeons I get the stuff, but not in this one. Is it this door? Yes, okay, cool. Oh man, I can't stop burping. Okay, so... Oh, the bubble got in the way, but that's okay, I needed to pop that anyway. So, if I can just get this just right... Oh, dang it. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yep, I know, I suck at aiming in this game, but... Oh well. Now, if this was on the original Nintendo 64 controller, then yeah, I'd be just fine. Ah, balls. I knew that was going to happen. I don't know why I tried to pull that off, but oh well. And it won't let me equip anything because I'm in the water. That's stupid. That's like saying if you have something in your pocket, you can't get it out because you're swimming. You know, I don't have to use my legs to get things out of my pockets. It might make things a little difficult to have to try to pull something out of your pocket while... You know what, never mind. I shouldn't even be arguing about this. Okay. So there should be one more fairy. Yeah, right up here. And then I can draw all 3 of them to me. That's 1. And I'm lagging. That's 2. Still lagging. That's 3. Why did I put that on? Yes. Oh, I am good. Okay, so I need to get to that flower right there before the fire comes back up. There we go. Okay, so now I can fight the boss. Now, depending on whether luck is going to be on my side or if I just suck today, I may or may not get my ass handed to me in this fight for a little bit. Not like to the point where I'll lose, but I'll get hurt. It's guaranteed I'm going to get hurt. Unless I get really lucky. Okay, come on. Quit jumping. Yeah, I told you I was going to get hurt. Okay. There we go. Stop it. Ow. Yeah, he's almost dead if you couldn't figure as much. There we go. Okay, we're done. That was anticlimactic, wasn't it? Probably the second lamest boss in this whole game. I don't know, they had a pretty big bunch of lame bosses in this game. So yay, 5 hearts. So this is Adolwa's Remains, and then we get a cutscene. Actually, we get a series of cutscenes, but I'm gonna keep it rolling because why not? Not bad, it took me about 25 minutes to get through that dungeon, I think. I expected it would take me about 40 minutes. So, this is a giant. And I'm probably going to zoom past the little backstory that you're going to get about these guys, so I'll just tell you anyway. These giants are considered the gods of Termina. And there's one for each temple, which is in each direction of Termina. Like north, south, east, and west. And this song that we're getting ready to learn is actually to call the giants for when we face off against Skull Kid. Other than that, it basically has no use. It's actually my favorite song in the whole game, though, so... You learned the Oath to Order. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, these dudes are pretty ugly. It's like if you gave Pac-Man a nose, a mustache, and arms and legs that are way too large for his body. That's these dudes. No neck, no torso, nothing. Just a head with arms and legs and a mustache. And now that we've killed Adalwa, I'm only guessing on how to pronounce that name, I've cleaned up the water in the swamp. And I'll probably be doing this a couple times, actually. Except the other few times I won't have to go through the entire dungeon to kill the boss again, which is great. Yeah, I'll go ahead and continue on with some of this stuff. I was going to cut it, but I might as well complete the rest of what goes along with this dungeon. So she asks us if we've done this before, and yes, Link has done this before. Quite a few times, actually. The interesting thing about Link is that, if I remember right, he actually gains the experience and knowledge of all of his past reincarnations or incarnations, whatever you want to say. Which is how he knows how to play all the instruments and use the sword and all the different weapons. So our next stop is the mountains, but before we do that, there's actually one other matter we need to tend to. I need a bottle. And I'm gonna need the ocarina. Maybe. So yeah, we saved the Deku Princess. And you guys probably thought I'd forgotten, didn't you? Okay, so we smell like a monkey. That's great. Thanks for the compliment, Princess. What is it with princesses in this series that are just a bunch of jerks? I mean, hell, Link always saves Zelda, and the only game that she wasn't a princess in, that she actually appeared in, as far as I know, was, Skyward Sword. But they all, they all deny Link the love that he deserves. Oh, so we're gonna, create a new line of products here called Princess in a Bottle. It's, not very practical, so I'm not gonna be surprised if it doesn't sell very well. And I do not remember if I've ever taken this to the curiosity shop to try to sell, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna sell. Okay, so there is actually one more thing. I know I said I have one more thing to do with the princess, but no, there is one other thing that I need to do. If I can ever stay out of the damn water to do it. I need to go put these fairies back that I collected in their rightful place. And for that, I actually get a reward. A pretty silly reward, but it's a reward, so might as well take it. Okay, come on. So now that I have the bow, by the way, things are going to get a whole lot more interesting. Because now I can do a whole bunch of fun glitches, continuity breaks. I'm only going to do one very specific one, because, you know, there's a mask involved with it that I want as early as possible. I could have gotten it sooner, but I would have had to wait until nighttime on the first day anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we pieced this fairy back together just like we did the one in North Clocktown, and we get a reward for it. And that reward is the Great Spin Attack, which is not as great as it sounds, by the way. Anyway, you remember that quick spin that I was doing against the boss? How it was given like a blue aura? Well, now it does an orange aura for the sword swing when I do that, and I'll show you here in a bit. But basically, that just powers it up a little bit and lets me do a full power spin attack. Alright. So I'll show you guys that right now. So there's this. And right now it doesn't look very awesome, but you know, the quick spin's actually way better in this game anyway, because it's more practical to use. But the other thing is about that charged spin attack and the quick spin, it gets the radius on it actually gets wider the bigger your sword gets, instead of just saying the same, like the same area of effect. Which you're probably thinking, yeah, well, that's normal. I mean, the longer the sword, the bigger of an area it's gonna have. Not always, though. Like, you would think that sort of thing would actually happen in, like, I don't know, Kingdom Hearts. But if you... like, you'd think that would happen even if you modded a Keyblade to make it look like another one. But unless you go in and specifically mod the hitbox for the Keyblade, it's not going to change the area of effect. So, it doesn't always do that. I know that's cheating and modding and all that stuff, which is different compared to what we're doing here, but I just wanted to mention that. Oh crap, I didn't make it, did I? Oh, oh well. And after I do this, I get to do a mask, and then after I get the mask, I'm gonna cut it after that, because there's not really anything else I'll have to do in the swamp as far as I know. Well, there is one, like, a couple mini games I can do, but they're not very, you know, they're not very exciting. I'll save them for their own episode, I guess. Next time. Okay, so yeah, they got the monkey set up, and they're gonna boil him alive, or try to, but I'm gonna stop it. They're actually boiling him alive right now, but... and then she beats the crap out of her father. The butler's really excited. Okay, so that pretty much concludes all the, like, serious business we had to do in the swamp. We helped the monkey, we helped the princess, we got rid of the poison water. That pretty much sets everything in order. So yeah, she's telling us that the butler has something for us, and to go get it when we leave the shrine. The entrance to the little area is to the right. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take a picture of this fat Deku King. If I can just get the camera angle right, because yes, it actually does make a difference. Oh yeah, I forgot about that little glitch pause that happens. Don't worry, yeah, there we go. I'm hoping that's good enough. Okay. If you're wondering why I did that, it's because I get a heart piece for doing that. If I show it to the dude at the boat place, if you guys remember that, there's like a big dude on the left when I first entered the boat place. Yeah, if I show him the picture of the Deku King, or of his son, which is, pathetically enough, Tingle, he'll give us a, heart piece. I feel so bad for that guy. He's Tingle's father. I'm hoping for his sake that Tingle was adopted. That's no bag on anybody who's adopted, by the way. I'm just saying, like, would you really want to have Tingle, as goofy as he is, as your blood son? Like, I don't think there's anybody in this world as goofy as Tingle is. And that's saying a lot, because I've seen some weird crap. So basically, we race this guy to get an item, which is a mask. Spoilers. But, yeah, I'm gonna spoil it for you anyway, so what the hell. But, yeah, this gets a tedious little side quest, in my opinion. One that, thankfully, doesn't last the whole freaking, length of the game. I'm gonna take the safe route, which has the bigger platforms, because I don't even need the money. And he slows down for us, which is kind of nice, but, you know, he doesn't even have to. Yeah, I stayed in Deku form because it's just easier to hop over the water. I don't know what it is with this guy taking lefts at that little thing there. So now I'm going to transform back into regular Link, because if I, as Deku Link, touch any fire whatsoever, it will send me back to the it'll send me back to the beginning of this race, which really sucks. Yeah, each form that you take in this game has its own individual strengths and weaknesses. Like, Deku Link can hop on water, but he cannot take fire, naturally, because he's made out of wood. But there's another form that you get that's weak against water, and the other thing is about it, though, is that it has a really good way to travel built into it, and it's also he can stand in lava, boiling hot lava, magma, lava, same thing. Okay, so we got here before the start of the new day kicked in, which is good. Actually, that's a great way to end this video, too, so... So basically, this gives me the power to smell things. As if I couldn't already do that. But it increases my sense of smell to find, like, mushrooms. And the mushrooms allow me to make blue potion. And that actually does come in handy later, but I don't know if I'm gonna need it. And this teleports me to the beginning of this area. And I don't know what Tattle's doing, so don't ask. Okay, so we're just gonna let the dawn of the new day kick in. And that's it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it so no more time passes. Anyway, that's it for the swamp section for the most part. And the next part I'll be doing some mini games and stuff. But, yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, you know, I aim to please. Hopefully this is pleasing you guys, or entertaining you at the very least. Please be sure to like, rate, and subscribe. Well, I mean, you don't have to, but I appreciate it. And, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.